Hi guys, so I thought I would share what's in my recent toiletry bag because this is a new bag from Vera Bradley that I got recently, and I will put the link and all the details of the exact bag below. And you can see it's pretty big, and I love that it opens really wide. So I'm gonna hopefully try to film this angle because I thought it'd be easier to see what's inside. And I love toiletry bags. Most of them do come, you know, with this wipeable liner, but this one's great. And once we start getting into the bag, I'll show you why I chose this one. I have several bags that I'll pop in little pictures or actually show them to you here in a minute, and so you can see what I've used in the past, because for a long time I used the same one. So this is a new one. This is my Turby Twist. I just love that I have room. I can throw it on the top, and you can see this bag is full, but it still has a lot of room. So basically when it's zipped, you can still see from here to here, there's a lot more room. So I could actually put in another bag inside of here if I wanted, which would be great. So I'm just gonna start kind of pulling things out. The last time I used this was at Christmas, and I just have some little miscellaneous things in here, little perfume, some, you know, bobby pins, things like that. So I love these little, you know, travel sprays for when I'm on vacation. So I keep them in a plastic bag just in case. And then it has these little compartments on each side, and this side I just have a little sewing kit that I always keep in these bags, and then invisible tape, because you never know if something happens. You can use invisible tape to keep something together, or maybe it's gaping in the middle, you know, like a button, just all kind of things. So I always think invisible tape is a good thing to have with you. And then in this pocket over here, I just have some cotton pads. These are the kind from CVS. I think I've shown them before. I just put them in a little plastic baggie. Of course, I bring as many as I need for however long I'm going, but I love this little compartment over here because it keeps them from getting squished. I used to have these in like a plastic soap container, but that used to take up a lot of room depending on the size bag I would bring, so I just find this works. Let's get these two big items out of the way. So I always take baby wipes with me in case I need to wipe something down, clean off a shoe, clean off a bag, you name it. I use baby wipes for pretty much everything, and then this pack always stays good. You know, it lasts for a long time. I get them at Target, as you can see. Usually I find these in the travel section. And then same kind of deal here. When I get my Kirkland makeup wipes, they always come with several little travel, which I absolutely love. So now you can kind of see in the bag a little bit more again. And again, this bag, everything kind of, since it's such a big bag, it doesn't like stand up like some other ones I've had, which I really love. But at the same time, I love that I have a lot more room in this one to put other things. So I didn't need a ton on this last trip, but some things I always just keep in there are some hand lotion, the Persagel, you know, if I happen to break out, that's something. These things, by the way, always live in this bag. I sometimes buy even duplicates of items to keep in this bag, and then I'll just do a quick little overview refresher before I'm leaving on a trip and see what do I need to replenish. And I have a over the door hanger in our spare bedroom where I keep kind of our travel backups. Let me know if you want to see that, because it's kind of interesting, I think. I got this on our last Princess cruise, or a couple of ones. It's a really nice lotion, so I threw that in there. And then I always have this little thing of skincare, because you can see they're little travel items. They're small, so I put them in this little baggie. I always refill this little vitamin C. This is a Paula's Choice. I didn't care for this one. I used the one by Mad Hippie. I always refill this. This is my Origins toner. It's a little thing of the high potency vitamins by Origins, a little ginseng eye cream, and what is this? This is another little eye cream by CeraVe. I just always keep these in here. Like I said, they're small, so I'm not digging around. I just know kind of my skincare essentials are in this. Toothbrush. I like an electric toothbrush at home. So this is a battery powered Oral-B one. And then I just get these little cases at Walmart to put over them so that, you know, you're not having a messy toothbrush inside. Dove soap, always have that. Sometimes this was a little bit bigger bar. I think they have even a somewhat smaller bar that you can get in the travel section at most stores. This one, I believe, was a little bit bigger, so I didn't want to throw it away. If we're on a week-long trip and I've used it the whole week and it's a small bar, I'll just throw it away so I don't have to mess with this. But this is a little bit bigger, so I just put it in a plastic bag to use for next time. I have a hair conditioner. This just comes, you know, when you color your hair, depending on what brand I'm using. I do really like L'Oreal most of the time, and these are great conditioner, so I have a lot of these. This is just an easy way for me to bring a conditioner. And this is something I always like to use on dry hair, especially when it's frizzy. I'm going to a humid climate. I've had this for years. Little goes a long way. The Frederick Fekkai Glossing Cream. A couple of shampoos. The Caviar Anti-Aging Moisture Shampoo. This is okay. It used to be one of my favorites years ago, but I'm just trying to use it up. I do really like the Redken Blonde Idol. That's a good sulfate-free shampoo, and I love, you know, the little size it comes in. I always like to take this to kind of refreshen my tan. Most of the time I will bring myself tanner, but this is just a great, you know, little travel size to keep in my bag. A Colleen Rothschild, this is the Sheer Renewal Cream. Again, this is a little big to keep in that little Ziploc I showed you before, but this always lives in here. I love the size and use this often when I travel. A little Origins Checks and Balances. This is one of my favorite face washes. Love the little size it comes in. I collect these when I get little kits or whatever from Origins. I will either use this or the Dove. Another lotion. Sometimes I'm picky. Some of them, they seem thick. If I'm in a hot climate or if I'm in a colder climate, I want a thicker one. So I usually have one or two because my husband likes to use them as well. They no longer make this kind, is why you see the clearance tab. I bought several of them when it was on clearance at Target. This is one from Johnson & Johnson. Used to be one of my favorites. And then I have this little Radical Skincare. This is the Instant Revitalizing Max. This is really great. My skin's just feeling tired or needs a pick-me-up. It is one of those instant gratification things. So I really like to have this when I travel, and I have a full size as well. I have a little Pantene hairspray. I think this came with something to try. I really like this one. It's a nice light spray, but it holds pretty good. So I was trying this out maybe for the first time is why I brought it. And I'll let you know, I actually keep, why you don't see a lot of hair products in here, I do keep most of them in a separate bag, and I'll show you that in a second. I keep a little facial razor. This is just for any little peach fuzz or anything like that. Q-tips. I've had this for years. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. It came with a box of Q-tips, but it's great for travel. It's small. This is the Colleen Rothschild Extreme Recovery Cream. Sometimes, like maybe I get windburn or sunburn, this is something great to have, and it's also great like if you're in a colder climate. So I still have one of these left. I didn't take it out. What I have been doing, I really love, I don't take any retinol products with me on vacation, especially if we're going like on a cruise or, you know, gonna be at the beach. I usually stop doing that, but I have to have my glycolic peel pads. This is the Radical Skincare brand, and I just take a few out and put them in here so that they still stay moist so you can use them. Dr. Dennis Gross actually has travel ones already, like in little packs, which are great to travel with too, but since I already had these and they're my favorite, put them in a little Ziploc. Little thing of dental floss, that's my favorite kind. A little dental pick, because I do have a bar, the lateral bar on my bottom teeth from having braces, and this is great to get in between those. Around here a little bit so you can see, I always bring a full-size deodorant with me. Years ago, I used to bring travel, and it never fails. You don't use enough of it maybe in a week, and then it's not enough for a second trip, so then you've got to bring two, and I just stopped that years ago and just started bringing a full size. So this always lives in here. It's my daily deodorant as well, and I like having this one with me. I always bring a razor, and then a little tip is I bring the Olay razor head that you can put on here, because that way I don't have to have shaving cream, so that's nice. I have my makeup remover. I love, I was able to get a little one of these at Target, I believe. So this is the Garnier. It's great. I also had a small one of Bioderma at one time, but I actually like this better. And then I have a little thing of MAC Fix Plus. So here's the little hair kit, and I actually labeled it hair. This is a Sonia Kashuk. And I just wanted to show you inside real quick. I keep a little hairbrush, some hair ties. This is a hair oil. basically anything I want to put in my hair after it's wet to style it. A little comb, using comb, regular size comb. This, I think this came with that shampoo, and it's a little travel size of the Miracle Multiplying Mist. This is awesome stuff. If you want volume, this is one of the best I have ever used. Love this. I'll be buying probably a full size of this at some point. Little clips to put my hair back. So there's bobby pins in there. So you get the idea. It's just easier sometimes when I'm going in the shower or somewhere else to just take this. So I have a comb, could necessarily need, I don't know, everything with me, but then this bag's so big I could actually probably fit this in here. Okay, so these are some other bags that I love to use. You've probably seen this one. I used this one for years. I don't think Target has one exactly like this anymore, but I love, you can see how it's wipeable. I have an older video, it's probably 2 or 3 years old, where I showed you what's in my toiletry bag in this. I love this style of bag because things, now it's a little squishy right now, but things can stand up and you can just open it up and see. However, because it's a little more structured, it takes up a lot of room in a suitcase or on a counter, where a bag, you know, like the Vera Bradley is a little squishier. It's a little easier to travel with, I find, or to pack. Something similar to the Vera Bradley that I got not too long ago, I think last summer as well. This is from Target. This is great. Nice and lightweight. I love that it has 2 big openings here. It's really, really large. So this is a nice one. I was a sucker for the pattern is why I bought that. You guys know, if you watch my videos, I'm a sucker for travel and just bags in general. I have a playlist actually that I'll link below with some other videos I've done of some of my travel bags. This is an old bag my mother-in-law gave me, and I think it came from Victoria's Secret. This is a great size for toiletries. The only thing I don't love is that it's black, so it's a little hard to see what's inside. I like something a little lighter in color, but this is actually a fantastic size, and it's nice and lightweight and pliable, so it's easy to pack. This is another great one. It actually has handles, you can see. This is from Sonia Kashuk. I love that it has a big outside pocket. They don't have this pattern anymore, but she usually has the same bags. And then look how wide it opens. I love when it has those sides. And again, nice and wipeable. The red lining makes it easy to see. I love that it has 2 zipper compartments, and again, it's nice and big, so when you open it, you can see everything. So this is another great option, and I switch it up with my bags just depending on where I'm going, what I'm doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my different travel bags and what's inside and how I pack them. Again, if you'd like to see that travel backups, how I keep things, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.